Well, Ollie, I guess at 3 o'clock it was good to be back. How are you feeling at 5 o'clock?
Disappointed, really. It's a shame. We've been on a good run, but it's one of those we've probably come a bit unstuck on Saturday and not been quite at it when we sort of went down a bit when we missed the penalty, when we should have kept going and kept our heads up because there was plenty of time left in the game, and it's a bit unfortunate that Tommy missed his penalty, but it was a shame. But we should have reacted quicker and got over that disappointment quicker, I think.
Does it show maybe the high standards you've set recently that it did stand out Saturday's result when Doncaster are going to win plenty of games at the Keepmoat at this stage this season?
Yeah, I think where we are now in terms of confidence and knowing what we're about, we went up there fully expecting to get a result, and I think we started brightly and we were on the front foot. It was just one of those things that we sort of let them back into the game and they sort of took a hold of it, and then they used possession quite well, so we're chasing them around at times and trying to get the ball back and not quite looking after it. It sort of probably killed our game a bit, so it's a shame, really. And
now we look for a response, I guess, on Tuesday against Bolton.
Yeah, that's the main objective. You just got to brush it under the carpet. We know we can do better than what we did on Saturday, so we just got to keep going forwards and look to the next game.
2 home games, I guess. Without putting words in your mouth, 6 points is the target, isn't it?
Yeah, we had a little points tally before we set ourselves before the 3 games, but it's still reachable. So if we can come out tomorrow night with a positive result, then there's no reason why we can't get it.
And Rovers in a healthy position at the moment, 7th. And
yeah.
I know, especially the gaffers looking up the table rather than over the shoulders. Can you keep this up? Can you maintain a playoff challenge this season?
Yeah, I think we can. We've got a good group of players. Obviously, we've been a bit unfortunate with injuries in the past few weeks, but it's one of those. It's down to the change in weather. The grounds are soft and the pitches are our home pitch is quite hard. So we're sort of having to manage ourselves through training, and sort of the workload's come down a little bit in training. But I think once we get everyone back fit, our squad's more than capable of mounting a real playoff push.
And you, I don't recall you having too many injuries in your career. What was the problem that kept you out?
Basically just a hamstring. It was maybe a little strain or a tweak, but I didn't get it scanned, so we knew it wasn't nothing major. It was just one of those that would keep me out for 2 to 3 weeks, and I sort of came back. Obviously we had the free weekend, and I was 2 weeks, I think, and I sort of went back into training on the Wednesday, and I just sort of re-injured it, kind of, not as bad as I first done it, but just sort of seized up on me, so it was a bit of a shame, and it took probably another 10-12 days then to recover from that, and it obviously made maybe missed the MK Dons game, but yeah, this time we made sure it was all perfect and ticked every box before I sort of went back into training, and then last week I had a full week's training to get through, so yeah, it was a positive to come through that, and obviously back in the mix on Saturday.
Just personally, has this season felt different as you're the captain?
Not really. I know I haven't quite hit the standards that I set last year, but I think I'm not really as fit yet. Do you know what I mean? I've sort of been playing with niggling injuries, and it's been getting on top of me, and then obviously I had a breakdown, so it's now good to sort of get myself back, and hopefully I can pick up my performances and get back to where I want to be.
And Rovers have changed the formation to really good effect. How does that affect you as a midfielder?
Not too much, really. We were sort of playing with a 3 last year, and it's a little bit different in terms of last year we had wide men, or we didn't have wing backs, but it's pretty similar, and the jobs are still the same. As they want us to get in and around the box, try and get our shots off. Haven't had many this season, to be fair, but it's one of those that's taken a little bit of getting used to, with like the 3 lads behind us, and we can sort of play a bit higher up. But I think, as you can see, we've sort of got to grips with it quite quickly, and it's paying off for us.
And this chat's left me feeling positive, because if there's more to come from Ollie Clarke, that's got to be a good thing, hasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I know that I'm not quite at it yet, and I know that what I'm capable of is a lot better than what I'm showing at the minute. So I'm looking forward to trying to get that going, really.
Thank you.